And Ryan was born in the Chicago suburbs, and he was diagnosed at age 2. So by age 2.5 was when he was diagnosed, and that's when we knew that we needed to start our journey with augmentative communication through early intervention. Our problem was that we moved from Chicago to Dallas and then to Kansas City. So although he had wonderful communication throughout the years, he had to relinquish it whenever a move would occur, and that was challenging because he is pretty completely nonverbal, so frustration would ensue.
When I got the job opportunity here in Kansas City, we immediately began researching school districts. And one of the things that stood out about Park Hill is that folks here were willing to talk to us about their program for Ryan, how things were structured, what they did specifically for autism, and for nonverbal kids. And in the course of that, we learned about Sophie's Run, which is such a wonderful, wonderful organization. It gives kids who are nonverbal or who have communication challenges a voice, an ability to communicate. And that really was the deciding factor for us in choosing Park Hill over other school districts, was the availability to have a communication device that Ryan would be able to have with him throughout his life.
So when I met Ryan for the first time, I knew that it was going to be a really fun opportunity to get him to communicate and to be able to express himself, his wants, his needs, to be able to comment on things, and just in general, just gain social skills and social awareness.
He's come a long way. I mean, now it's 3 years later, and behaviors are few, if any, very minimal. And in large part, that's because he's able to communicate his frustrations through his device and let us know, let his teachers know when I need a break, or so that it doesn't escalate to a point at which he's searching for another outlet to communicate.
I need to take a break.
Okay, you may go ahead.
I need to take a break.
Communication is the foundation of all learning. And so he has learned, his vocabulary, his receptive communication has all grown exponentially as a result of his ability to use his device. Because if he can communicate what he's thinking, he can communicate what he's learning, that allows his wonderful team at Park Hill South to focus on what he's learning, what he's not learning, and to help him do better.
Sophie's Run, it gives the opportunity for these kids to have a voice, and that's so important. And I'm very grateful for the donors and for everybody that works for, to make Sophie's Run possible, so that these kids can have the chance to speak and make friends and engage in learning.
We are so thankful for the partnership between Park Hill and Sophie's Run. The collaboration that both of them have with us and the collaboration that they have with each other have made life so much easier for us, because being able to have a team at school that we can communicate with and work collaboratively towards making Ryan be the happiest, most successful person that he can be is wonderful. And then the communication device is sort of the keystone to all of it. And so that's where Sophie's Run has been so wonderful, and we love being involved with that organization as well.
We call it his voice. So to give up your voice because you had to move, that was, that was what was so special about Ryan's story, is that he finally had a voice that was his own because of Sophie's Run.